Mukam karoti vachalam pungam langayate grim yat kripa tamaham vande Sri Gurum Deenadaranam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So, everybody likes story, right? This story is maybe you know or you don't know. I don't know. This story comes in Mahabharata. Okay? This story comes in Mahabharata. So this is a story about a girl only. Now you people are girls, right? So we are going to only focus on Mataji's stories like that, how great they are, what they achieved, such things only. So today we are going to hear about a great lady called Savithri. Savithri was a very, 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 very beautiful girl. And she is very excellent, intelligent. So his father's name was Ashwapati. So he was a very good king. But he had no children. So he was praying to the wife of Lord Brahma. Wife of Lord Brahma is also called as Gayatri. Her name is also Savithri. So for 18 years, Ashwapati was doing tapasya to get a child. And then she came. Who came? Brahma's wife, Savithri, came. So she said, I know why you are doing tapasya. And I am very pleased with you. Okay, I know why you are doing tapasya. So definitely, we will give you a very nice, very great child for you. This girl is going to be like another Lakshmi. And she is going to be very great. So you find a nice husband for her, and she is going to be excellent girl. So they got Savithri, not the wife of Brahma. This is a girl called Savithri, was born to Ashwapati. She is very, very good girl. She respects elders. She is a very good devotee. All good qualities are there. So in those days, but because she is very highly qualified, they couldn't find a right boy for her. If somebody is very highly qualified, finding out better boy is very difficult. So this happened with Savithri. So Savithri has grown up. Now she's ready for marriage. But Ashwapati couldn't find a nice boy for her. So she called the ministers. Ashwapati called the ministers and made a golden chariot. And she sent some assistants, and Ashwapati told Savithri that you travel and find a suitable husband for you. I'm giving you permission. So Savithri is traveling along with some group of people, and she is visiting different holy places. Very nice holy place, and she came back. all visiting all the holy places, and she came back. When she came back, Narad Muni came to their kingdom because she is a princess, not an ordinary lady, princess, very beautiful. So now Narad Muni is asking, where is your daughter? Then Ashwapati said, my daughter went for pilgrimage, she is coming back. And Savithri came back. And then Narad Muni asked, have you found a boy for you? She said, yes, on the pilgrimage place in a forest, I found a king by name Dyumnasena. Dyumnasena. But because Dyumnasena was also a king once upon a time. This is another story, okay? This king was very good king, but unfortunately he lost his eyes. Because he lost his eyes, the enemy kings conquered him and he was without any kingdom, Dyumnasena. So he had a small boy, small baby boy, and his wife. All the three came to the forest. For what? To live simple life. Because he didn't have eyes, so he cannot become he cannot rule the kingdom. So he was sent to forest. This boy name was Satyavan, and he has grown up very young, nice, strong. So they are living in the forest, and Savithri went there and she found Satyavan as the suitable match for her. So when she came back to her kingdom, Ashwapati asked, and Narad Muni also asked, oh, okay, whom do you want to marry? She said, I want to marry Satyavan. Narad Muni said, oh, you made a very wrong choice. Immediately, Ashwapati thought, what wrong choice? He is a bad person or some deceased person. What happened? What happened? Narad Muni replies, he is a very good person. He is an excellent person. There is no doubt about it. He is very religious, very strong, very brave. He is fit to be a king also. But from today onwards, calculate 1 year. Within 1 year, he is going to die. So Narad Muni says, Savithri, you forget this boy. We will arrange somebody else for you. You leave him because he is going to die for sure. Savithri said, no. I am very determined to marry only Satyavan because I saw Satyavan and I will not marry anybody else. I will marry only Satyavan. I cannot have two, 3 boys in my life, only one. I saw Satyavan and I am going to marry him only, whatsoever happens. Ashwapati, Narad Muni, they were not happy about it. They were really worried. After 1 year, he is going to die. Which parent will be very happy? 1 year, somebody is going to die. To that person, daughter is getting married. But Savithri was very determined person. She said, I am going to marry him only. So Ashwapati took Savithri, went to forest, and he met Satyavan's father, Dyumnasena. His name is Dyumnasena. And Dyumnasena was sitting in a forest, means not palace, right? Savithri was born and brought up in a palace, princess. But Dyumnasena is sitting in a small hut in a forest, nothing, simple house. And when Ashwapati went, Dyumnasena's wife and other people invited him and asked him, how we can serve you? You seems to be a king. Because these people are living in forest, they are very simple. They are living like saints. They are living like saintly persons, simple clothes. But Ashwapati is a king. But Ashwapati told them that my daughter, Savithri, I want to give to your son Satyavan in marriage. But Dyumna is saying, see, we are living in forest. Your daughter is from a kingdom, big. She is a princess. Will she be able to live here? This is very simple place. We don't have palace. We don't have servants. We don't have money. We are like ascetics. Ascetics means sannyasis. We are living in forest. We lead a very simple life. But Ashwapati says, my daughter wants to marry Satyavan and she will manage her life. Okay, then they arrange for the wedding, simple manner. And Ashwapati leaves Savitri in the forest and say goodbye and go back. Now Savitri is such a good girl. She gets up very early, serves mother-in-law, father-in-law, husband, clean the house, cook nicely, wash the clothes, help the devotees in fire sacrifice, in worshipping the deities. So it is an ashram. So many devotees are living there. And they have to get up for Mangalarti. They have to chant. They have to cook prasadam. So our Savitri is very, very good girl. So once she get up from bed, she goes worship the husband, worship mother-in-law, father-in-law, pay obeisances, and then immediately start working, serving everybody, cooking nicely. The whole ashram got so much attached to Savitri. Such a nice girl. She speaks very sweetly. She does all the works. She keeps the ashram very clean and neat. Every day, Satyavan used to go to deep forest. They are living in a simple forest, and he goes deep into the forest and bring firewood, fruits, roots, what are all the needed things for them. So he has to go out. He goes out with the axe and then brings firewood for cooking, brings fruits, leafy vegetables, like that. He used to go out and then work hard in the daytime, come back. So every day he used to go out and come late. So the days are going. The days are going. From the day when they met, it is going to be 1 year. Savitri come to know that this day my husband, she knows when he is going to die. Savitri is such a very strong devotee, very powerful devotee. She told her mother-in-law that, mother, I'm not going to eat for 3 days. I have kept one fasting for the welfare of my husband. So 3 days she fasted. After 3 days, he is going to die. She fasted without water. She was only chanting, 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 chanting the holy name, praying to the Lord very seriously. Then on the day the Satyavan is going to die, she goes to mother-in-law and father-in-law and requests them. Today I want to go with my husband to forest. First she is asking Satyavan, Prabhu, I want to come with you. Satyavan says, why do you want to come to forest? Ladies don't come to forest. But she says, today only, not every day, today only, I want to go with you. Please take me with you. Don't say no. Then he said, if my parents agree, you can come to me. You can come with me. Then parents this what's his name? Dyumnasena. Dyumnasena was wondering, my dear girl, you never asked for anything. 1 year she was living there. Did she ask for anything? Girls always ask for things, no? I want bangles, I want earring, I want this, I want that. I want colorful clothes. I want toys. I don't know what you people are asking. But girls normally ask for things. But Savitri never asked for anything. She simply served. Then Dyumnasena, father-in-law, thought, you are such a nice girl. You never asked for anything. But now you are asking that you want to go with your husband to forest. Okay, permission granted. You go. Because you never asked anything. So today you are asking. Okay. They don't know that Satyavana is going to die on that day. She didn't tell anyone. She knows, Savitri knows that her husband is going to die on that day. But she didn't tell the husband. She didn't tell anyone there. Nice lady, right? If I am there, you are there, somebody else is there, they will cry. They will cry, right? They will cry. They make a drama. They make big things. Savitri didn't cry. She was only praying. 3 days fasting. On that day, she said, I am coming with you. So Satyavan is going. Satyavan doesn't know that he is going to die on that day. So he went along with him. Savitri also going. So in the forest, he was doing some work, cutting the wood. After some time, he became very tired. He was always very energetic, very brave. Prince, no? Very strong. He can fight with wild animals. But that day, he felt very weak, very tired. He fell down and he said to Savitri, Savitri, I am feeling very tired. I don't know. Then Savitri took him on her lap. And then immediately, Savitri can see one person. Because Savitri is a devotee and very dedicated, chaste lady. She could see Yamaraja. Yamaraja came. He's very huge, fearful, red eyes, red cloth, and he was wearing a golden helmet. He had a rope in his hands. So then he saw, and then she asked, Savitri is asking, who are you, my dear Lord? Then Yamaraja said, you know, I am Yamaraja. Oh, virtuous lady, I am Yamaraja. I came to take your husband's life. She asked, why your assistants normally Yamatudas come? Why your assistants didn't come? He said, your husband is such a good person. So I came personally. Then he took off Satyavan's life. We cannot see the Atma, right? Everybody knows. The body was there, but he took the Jiva, Atma, Satyavan's Atma, along with mind, intelligence, and false ego, that is subtle body. Then he took and he tied him. Tied and carried. So now Savitri could see the husband died. No life. In husband's body, no life. She didn't cry. She see that Yamaraja is taking. Savitri immediately followed him. She started talking to him. She said, Oh my lord, my dear Yamaraja, it is commonly understood that friendship is established when two persons have taken 7 steps. So you were walking and I walked with you for 7 steps. So now we became friends. Yamaraja, my dear lord, now can I say you something? She said, telling. Savithri is saying. Yamaraja said, okay, please tell. Then Savithri is speaking about morality. You know morality? Moral science period is there in all of your schools, maybe. Morality, she's speaking. She said, simply pass through the 4 stages. Brahmacharya, Grahastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyas. Doesn't itself is virtue. If somebody is very good in one ashram, there is no need to go to other ashram. Like if somebody is a very good brahmacharya, there is no need to go to grahastha ashram. If somebody is a very good grahastha, there is no need for them to become a vanaprastha. If somebody is a very good vanaprastha, there is no need to go to sannyas. So, is it correct? She is asking Yamaraja. Yamaraja said, very good. You spoke very nicely. Small girl, you spoke very intelligently. I want to give you some boon to you. Yamaraja becomes very pleased with intellectual talks of Savithri. Savithri is very, very intelligent girl. Like you people. You study Shastra, you associate with devotees. So Savithri is very intelligent girl. 1 minute. Savithri is very intelligent girl, so she spoke morality, so Yamaraja got very pleased. He said, I will give you boon. You please ask whatever you want to. After getting the boon, you please go home. You should not come with me. Then she said, Savithri said, my father-in-law has no eyesight. Please give him eyesight and let him live long. Yamaraja said, Tatastu. Tatastu means granted. My dear Savithri, now you go home. You are very tired. Go. Take your husband's body and cremation. Go for cremation. She said, I can never feel tired with my husband because husband is in the hands of Yamaraja. The body is there, but husband is with Yamaraja. She says, I shall go wherever he goes. I will follow him. My husband is with you, so I want to follow you. Yamaraja wanted, okay, she's speaking very nicely, so he allowed her. Okay, we will walk. They are walking together. Walking with Yamaraja is not easy. Can we walk with Yamaraja? We cannot even see Yamaraja. But Savithri was such a great devotee and chaste lady. That's why she was able to see Yamaraja and talk to Yamaraja. We saw that, how great she was, right? She was doing all the works. She was praying. She was a good devotee. So all these things gave Shakti to her. Bhakti gives you Shakti. Bhakti gives you Shakti. So Savitri gained that power of seeing Yamaraja. You have to understand this. Otherwise, ordinary ladies cannot see a Yamaraja. Ordinary persons cannot see Yamaraja. Yamaraja will come and take life and go. Yamatudas come and take, finish, and then go. But Savitri was able to see him. That's because of her power, her devotion. So her bhakti gave her Shakti. Savitri's bhakti gave her Shakti. Now she is again talking to Yamaraja. Oh Dharmaraja, one is very fortunate just to meet such a highly righteous person like you. What then to speak of obtaining his friendship? Discussions with great personalities can never prove fruitless. And thus their association should always be sought after. You are one of the Mahajan. You are a great devotee. And you now giving me your association, right? Devotee association is very, 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 very important. We should associate with devotees. Now Savithri is very fortunate to get the association of Dharmaraja, Yamaraja. Yamaraja is a great devotee, you know. He's one of the Mahajans. We have 12 Mahajans and he is one of the Mahajans. So now Yamaraja got so happy, you know, she speaks so nicely. If somebody speaks so nicely, the elders get very pleased. Yamaraja became very pleased with Savithri. Now Yamaraja said, okay. Now you ask me something. And now you should never ask for Satyavan's life. Okay, ask something else. You asked for your father-in-law's eyesight, I gave. Long life, I gave. But now you ask something else, but not life of Satyavan. That I am not going to give. Okay. Then she asked, let my father-in-law get his kingdom back. He lost his kingdom. So let him get his kingdom and never lose it back. Okay. Then Yamaraja said, yes, Dyumnasena get the kingdom back and he will become a king again. Okay, done. Then Savitri says, please listen to me little more. I want to talk to you. You are a great devotee. Then she says, again, I will talk to you about some morality. O Dharmaraja, the highest duty for a pious person is to never injure other living beings by thought, word, and deed. Indeed, a righteous person is merciful even to his enemies when they seek his protection, because he is inclined to show love and charity towards everyone, right? We don't kill. Devotees should never kill anybody. A righteous person is compassionate to the enemies also. Yamaraja got very happy. Oh, you are speaking so nicely. Oh, blessed one, your speech is just like nectar. Being very pleased, I will offer you third benediction, with the exception of bringing your husband's life back. Don't ask that. Okay? You ask anything. So Yamaraja liked Savitri very much because she speaks very intelligently and very good things she is speaking. So he said, okay, don't ask your husband's life. Ask something else. She's asking, my poor father-in-law has no sons. No. She's asking some boon for her own father. Own father is Ashwapati. So for Ashwapati, she is asking, because she is the only one daughter, no sons. So she is asking, let my father gets 100 sons, so that his dynasty will go ahead. Yamaraja said, yes, Ashwapati will get 100 sons. Okay, fine. Now you go home. Now it is time. You go home. Savitri again said, Dharmaraja, I am very sorry. You see, in the company of my husband, I lose all concept of time and distance. Therefore, I cannot even understand how far I have come, because both are walking. Yamaraja is walking not in this world. Up. They are going up. We cannot go with Yamaraja. That you have to understand. Savitri is not an ordinary person. That's why she was able to walk with Yamaraja. In fact, my mind has simply become more and more eager to follow Satyavan. Now, as we proceed, I beg you to continue to listen to my words. I am not asking anything else. Please listen to me. So she is very intelligent. She is walking with Yamaraja and she is asking. Then she says, oh, Dharmaraja, goodness and purity of heart are the only things that one can possess, that inspires true confidence in others. For this reason, it is practically seen that the masses of people rely upon those persons whom they consider to be highly virtuous. One who speaks the truth, one who has goodness and purity, such persons people like. If you are very good person, if you speak only truth, then people will like you. Then now, yes, true, no. If somebody is good, if somebody is very truthful, then people will like him. Then Yamaraja said, "Oh, noble lady, you may take from me fourth benediction because you spoke so nicely. Fourth benediction you take, accept life of Satyavan. Then after this fourth benediction, you go home. I will go. You don't follow me. May 100 sons produced from Satyavan's semen be born from my womb for the perpetuation of this dynasty." She's asking 100 children from Satyavan only. Satyavan is died. Then how she can get 100 children from Satyavan? Still she is asking. Yamaraja didn't understand. He said Tatastu. She is very intelligent. Savithri is very intelligent. Yamaraja declared, "O blessed lady, the more I listen to your words of wisdom, the more respect I gain from you. Therefore, I shall reward you with one last benediction." 100 sons he has given. Now he said, "Okay, I will give you only one final benediction. And that's all. After that, Aribol, you go, I will go." Then she said, "You have already given me 100 children from Satyavan only. Then now give back Satyavan's life. How without Satyavan how I can make 100 children? Understand? But before benediction was 100 children by Satyavan. But you have to now give Satyavan back to me. Otherwise, how I can get 100 children?" Then now Yamaraja is caught now. Yamaraja has to give the life back. And now Yamaraja understood. Oh, you are really, really, really great lady. My dear Savitri, your husband will rise up to become even more strong and healthy. Okay. And he will live with you for 400 years. Nice, no? Indeed, Satyavan will achieve great fame in this world. You can also rest assured that the other benediction that I had awarded will become manifest in due course of time. Nice, no? After saying this, Yamaraja returned to his abode. He gave Satyavan back. Savitri went back where her husband's lifeless body was there. The dead body was there. She took Satyavan's body on her lap. Then Satyavan slowly opened his eyes. "Hey, what happened to me? Why I am so deeply slept? Oh, I slept for a long time. Why you didn't awake me? It has become very dark." Then it became very dark, night. Oh, then Savitri said, "You know what happened?" She explained everything. Satyavan so amazed by the narration by Savitri. He said, "You really great wife of mine. So now we have to go back home. So we will, but it was so dark. So they said, we will stay back here only in a safe place. Then we will go in the morning because people will be very afraid. Parents, they may be afraid." So when it becomes next day morning, then they both went back to their hermitage, to the ashram, where Dyumna was there, and he was so upset where my son and daughter-in-law went. They were all very upset. By seeing them, then they got very happy. Then before that night, actually, when Savitri and Satyavan didn't return, no, So the whole ashram was upset. That time Gautama Rishi came there and he was telling that nothing happened to Satyavan and Savithri. They will come back in the morning, don't worry. So the Rishi Munis can see what is happening there. So he could see that they will come back in the morning. So they came back in the morning. Then they heard from Savitri what happened all day. Then they were all very happy. In due course of time, Dimnasena got his kingdom back. He got his eyes back. And Ashwapati got 100 and many boys. And Satyavan and Savitri went back to the kingdom. And then Satyavan became a king, and they had lots of children, and they lived in this world like good devotees. You see, living like anybody else is not a great thing. Living a devotee life is very, very important, which Savitri attained. Savitri could attain all these things because of her good qualities. We all need to develop good qualities. I have told you 100 times that Bhakti gives you Shakti. Good qualities even attracts Yamaraja. See, she was so good that Yamaraja gave her boon. Wait, take. So many boons he gave, benediction he gave. Okay? So we need to live like Savitri. Very good ladies. We should become like Savitri, chaste lady. By her power, she could even convince Yamaraja. Right? Nice, no? Yamaraja. So children, now I'm going to ask you questions. I'm going to stop this recording so that you can feel comfortable. Okay? Hare Krishna.